I'm Stephen Blake, producer of Steal Away, based on Andrew Ward's critically acclaimed Dark Midnight When I Rise. It tells the unbelievable story of a choir of young former slaves fighting the rise of the KKK and supremacist hate in the post-Civil War South, and the choir's own spectacular rise from the whipping posts of slavery to the great ballrooms and throne rooms of Europe. The year is 1871, 6 years after the Civil War, and hope is in the air. 4 million slaves have been freed. They've been made citizens and voters, and they hope to become full equals under the Constitution. Most promisingly, thousands of schools for former slaves have risen across the South, making them second to none in terms of education. At long last, the dream of liberty and justice for all is becoming reality. But the forces of darkness strike back. The Ku Klux Klan, vowing to take back their God-given slaves, declare holy war. Their number one target, these schools. Because they need their Negroes uneducated to rule them, they unleash a reign of terror to destroy them all. One by one, the campuses fall to terror. But when they attack the crown jewel of these schools, Fisk in Nashville, and all hope seems lost, the most unlikely warriors rise up from the campus. A choir, a brilliant young student choir. Refusing to let their school and the dream die, they fight back. Armed not with bullets or bombs, but electrifying songs of faith and freedom, this dirt-poor ragtag choir takes to the road on an impossible crusade to save their schools, spread the message of freedom, and win the soul of America. Against all odds, they not only take the nation by storm, saving hundreds of schools, but melt hearts of hatred and bigotry from coast to coast. They become nationwide heroes celebrated by the media and even President Ulysses S. Grant in the White House. And then when the Ku Klux Klan ups their warfare, so does our choir. They cross the Atlantic to the deeper pockets of England, and there, again unbelievably, not only become international celebrities, but affluent Victorians, rich and famous. Now the world's throwing itself at their feet. They're dining in fine restaurants. They have valets in waiting. They're riding in luxury coaches. They so impress Queen Victoria that she commissions this, now iconic portrait of the choir. But as they conquer the world, fame begins to conquer them. Now pride kicks in, ego. Now the singers want their own names on the marquees. They lose sight of the war on hate and wage civil war on each other. So, as the Klan gears up for an all-out apocalypse, will slavery to stardom annihilate the choir, their quest, and the dream? I haven't talked about characters yet, but Steal Away is a high-concept, character-driven drama. In fact, it's filled with a kaleidoscope of colorful characters, as well as love, laughter, sensational music, the strongest African-American female lead in cinema history, and above all, a universal message of hope and redemption.